Football has always given us legends, players who feel unstoppable. And in today's era, no striker embodies raw power, speed, and ruthless finishing quite like Erling Braut Haaland. A man built for battle, yet playing with the instincts of a predator. This is the story of the Norwegian phenomenon, who is redefining what it means to be a striker. Erling was born in Leeds, England, in the year 2000, while his father, Erling Haaland, played in the Premier League. Football was in his blood, but when the family returned to Norway, young Erling's journey truly began. As a child, he wasn't just good at football, he excelled in multiple sports. In fact, at just 5 years old, he even set a world record in the long jump for his age group. But deep inside, he always knew football was his destiny. At his local club, Bryne FK, Haaland quickly showed signs of something special. Coaches remember him as tall, fast, and completely obsessed with scoring goals. While others played for fun, Haaland treated every match like a final. By just 16, he was already playing with the senior team, facing grown men. And yet, he didn't flinch. The world was about to notice. In 2017, Haaland signed for Molde, under manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. At first, fans wondered, could this teenager really deliver? The answer came quickly. In one match, he scored 4 goals in just 21 minutes. His pace, his strength, his killer instinct. It was simply too much for defenders. He was no longer just a young talent. He was becoming a monster. Then came the move to Red Bull Salzburg in Austria, a stage that would catapult him into global stardom. And Haaland didn't just adapt, he destroyed everything in his path. In his very first Champions League season, he scored in his first 5 games, including a hat-trick on his debut. Suddenly, the football world was screaming one question: who is this kid? January 2020, Haaland signed for Borussia Dortmund, and once again, he didn't wait to make an impact. On his debut, he came off the bench and scored a hat-trick in just 23 minutes. Week after week, he terrified defenders across Germany. His mix of size, speed, and finishing was unlike anything football had ever seen. By the time he left Dortmund, he had scored 86 goals in 89 games, numbers that felt almost unreal. In 2022, Haaland joined Manchester City. Many asked, could he really handle the Premier League, the toughest league in the world? But Haaland answered in the only way he knows, with goals. Record after record began to fall. Fastest player to 20 goals. Most goals in a Premier League season. He made it look too easy. With Kevin De Bruyne feeding him, Haaland became City's unstoppable weapon. And then came history. In his very first season, Haaland helped Manchester City achieve the unthinkable, winning the Treble, the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Champions League. For years, City had chased European glory, and with Haaland's goals, they finally conquered the continent. At just 22 years old, he wasn't just breaking records. He was making history. Today, Erling Haaland is more than just a footballer. He is a symbol of raw power, discipline, and destiny. Still so young, yet already among the greatest strikers the world has ever seen. The question isn't if he'll be remembered as a legend. The real question is, how far will he go? One thing is certain. Defenders across the world are not sleeping easy tonight, because the goal machine is just getting started.